the one. Oh, now he bowls him over.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And now here is another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well, so not bad. Now, throw in the guys who have the same last name and their starts. Let's go to 2000. The Johnsons, Brad, Doug, and Rob. And in 1984, we're really digging deep here. I love this. Dave, Wade, and Mark Wilson. Now, to my recollection, none of them were related. Just all had the same last name. Who would you take, the Johnsons? Or would you take the Wilsons?
I'll take the Johnsons because I actually remember them playing. But, oh, I'm sorry, you're getting mad at me for that comment. But none of them ever won on the same weekend, so we witnessed NFL history this past week.
We certainly did. Great NFL history. At least Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl.
A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go again.
On 2nd down now. It's Jackson looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a gain of 14. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Vick, option right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Vick, option right. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
No, check that. Two right here.
Here's Jackson throwing again. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deacon Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. And let's get down.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Vick, option right. And he cuts it, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Partner, he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Check.
Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Vick, option right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the gun, Vick. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning wide.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now it's Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get 1 more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Mike's 22. Mike's 22.
1 last shot for Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. 1 final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Jackson now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching